Coach, you ever tell your guys you're only as good as your next shot?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And always do the next right thing.
Yeah, well, our next shot is today. I got news for the Brains. Things haven't been going so well. I mean, I know you're not all individually responsible, but you're all under the same brand name here, so I'm expecting a little bit better effort.
I'm a me guy, and we're undefeated when I'm in here.
Well, what about that, Coach? What about that mentality?
Well, you can spell me out of team, but when you do, it really doesn't equate to what you need to do when you're collectively together. So let's stay with the team aspect.
Yes.
Let's work together. But most importantly, that right there. Like a little positive energy, a little positive mojo with each other. The answers will come quicker.
That's what we needed.
I'm 1-0 with Coach, so I know he's got me fired up right now.
I got it. Sensing a lot of individual glory here. I mean, I got one guy here who's actually a Pro Bowler. I mean, and he quietly, Josh Scobie sits here and just knows when it's his time to come through.
Because his tea time's coming up shortly.
What's more, what's more nerve-wracking, kicking a 50-yard kick or when you get up there with that buzzer in your hand, huh?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, we are going to find out.
We're about to
hopefully
find
y'all
out.
do better. I've had enough of y'all.
He hadn't won one yet.
Get ready to flex your sports muscles with the most exciting new game show on the planet, Beat the Brains, where regular ordinary sports junkies like you get to test their sports knowledge against the masters of the sports universe, the Brains. So buckle in, folks. From the Best Bet Studios, it's time to beat the Brains. Here's your host, Jeff Russell.
Should I do Jalen? Oh, sorry. All right, welcome back to another edition of Beat the Brains. No offense, the Brains need a little help. They've lost 3 out of 4. So we'll get to that in a second, but glad to have you along for another edition of Beat the Brains, where we have a hardy group of challengers set to show this group of sports brains here in town that they've got the right stuff. Joined, as always, by our esteemed panel. Hacker is back, claims to be undefeated.
Well, yeah.
Josh Scobie, you know him as a Jaguar kicker. We'll see how he handles the pressure of today's surroundings. Cole Pepper did not get the memo. The panel cannot outdress the host. And Coach Matt Driscoll is going to bring the energy for sure. Our group of challengers will meet as we go along, but we start with Tony Polster, played baseball at UNF. You're currently a high school coach as well.
Middle school.
Middle school. Now, you say you like to coach softball.
Yeah.
That's your favorite, yet you play baseball.
I played college baseball, yeah. I just love coaching softball.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, cool. You got a pretty good team with you here?
I sure hope so.
All right, well, we're making it a little bit more interesting with some things that will help from the charitable side. Our friends at The Human are excited to put up $1,000 to the charity of choice for today's winning team. The Brains will be playing for Operation New Uniform. And the challengers will be playing for Children's Home Society. The game's pretty simple. You'll follow along at home. We are going to start these first 2 rounds with a face-off. The team that controls the board will get a chance to pile up those points, which you will need at the end. We ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's get Hacker. Let's get Tony. And we'll get our first face-off question for control of the board. I need you guys to tell me, in the year 2000, who did Florida State defeat to win their first national?
They defeated Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech is correct.
Yeah.
By
and
the
the
way,
Brains will
UNF
control
first
the board.
UNF on the first one. I like that. 2
Yeah.
UNF grads, yeah. Woo!
If we could just get Coach Matt Driscoll to bring a little energy to the program, things will go
Great
good.
job,
Well, you
Hacker.
know what that means, gang. We now have 4 categories you're going to get to choose from. You've controlled the board. And our categories are as follows. That's just super, one-hit wonders, gridlock, or dolphin tales. What's it going to be, gentlemen?
Super Bowl? It sounds like Super Bowl.
We'll do That's Just Super.
That's just super. These are questions that you might imagine concern the Super Bowl.
Not soup.
All right. Now you can collaborate on this one.
Yes.
All right, here we go. What quarterback led the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to their only Super Bowl title in 2002?
Brad Johnson.
That would be Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson is correct. Put points on the board for the Brains.
Jeff, you're right. I'm the only one that didn't say it. You're right. You were thinking it.
Continue here as you pick up 50 points there. Who holds the record for the most career rushing yards in Super Bowls?
It's going to be somebody who's played in a lot of them, so Emmett.
Emmett would be my guess.
Yeah.
Thurman Thomas. He's played in 4 of them. Emmett seems obvious. He's a leader.
Don't need an answer.
Let's go.
We'll go Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith is incorrect, and our challengers have a chance to steal.
Thurman Thomas.
A 100-point question and control of the board.
You might get Thurman.
Most career yards combined in Super Bowl history.
John Riggins? No, you only had 2. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas is another good, two great guesses, by the way, and I'm assuming both those guys are in the top 5, but you got to go in the Wayback Machine and get to a football team that wanted to run it, and Franco Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh guy.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh guy. Sorry.
Brains retain control of the board. This for 150 points. Who were the first 2 African-American head coaches to face each other in a Super Bowl?
That would be Tony Dungy and Lovie Smith.
Tony Dungy and Lovie Smith is correct. Add another 150.
Good job, gentlemen.
As we continue here with round 1. Brains bringing it. Apparently they heard they've lost 3 of the last 4. All right, here we go. Who were the 3 different quarterbacks who won a Super Bowl for head coach Joe Gibbs?
Okay, it's going to be Simon, Rippon, and Williams.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Joe Theismann, Doug Williams, Mark Rippon.
That is correct.
Nice, gentlemen.
So with
Good
that,
job,
the Brains
guys.
are off to a
Nice
terrific
job.
shot.
Nice job, Josh.
Boys?
We're not doing too well.
Yeah, you're off to a good start. Well, you know, that's why,
Comeback. We're a second half team.
Well, that's why we have 2 face-off rounds. That's why we have a 2-minute drill. That's why we have a finish line question. We have plenty of time for you guys to play catch-up. But out of the gates here, it is the Brains who are flexing and have an early commanding lead. We'll take a quick break as we broadcast to you live from these beautiful Best Bet studios, and we're back with more Beat the Brains next live on CW17.
Great job, guys. That's a great start right there. It's always good to get a great start. Now we got to step on the foot.
From the Best Bet Studios, Beat the Brains is brought to you by Best Bet, featuring poker, simulcast, and racing in Jacksonville and Orange Park. And by the Murray Automotive Superstores in Stark and Kingsland, Georgia. Jumpin' Jack's House of Food, your favorite neighborhood eating spot. And the Carefree Boat Club, boating without owning. It's about time. Jumpin' Jack's House of Food is Jacksonville's best fast casual restaurant. We have awesome food, use quality ingredients, all in an easygoing environment. There's food for every taste bud, so come hungry for amazing pizzas, salads, wraps, burgers, chicken sandwiches, and incredible desserts. Come experience Jumpin' Jack's House of Food on San Jose and Mandarin, and our new location coming soon in the Atlantic Village, Atlantic Beach. Jumpin' Jack's House of Food, we aim to be your great neighbor.
North Florida basketball means
community,
family friendly,
affordable fun,
memories,
action. Catch the Birds of Trey in action this season. For more information, visit unfospreys.com or call 904-620-BIRD.
It's hard to get quality time with the family.
Mom, look, a dolphin! Where?
I used to wonder what we could do to make weekends special together. Not anymore. We're making memories to last a lifetime.
Make memories for your family with Carefree Boat Club of Jacksonville. Whether you like fishing, water sports, or just getting outdoors with the kids, you can do it all with Carefree Boat Club of Jacksonville. Call or visit our website today to schedule your personal tour. From the Best Bet Studios, this segment of Beat the Brains is brought to you by Jumpin' Jack's House of Food, your favorite neighborhood eating spot.
All right, welcome back to Beat the Brains. We are at the Best Bet Poker Room and an unbelievable set they put together for us here. We've got the Brains off to a 400-0 lead. We have the challengers who are going to try and make up some ground right here. With me here, a man you might not need introduced to, Josh Scobie, former kicker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Right now, probably waiting to get to his next golf game.
Yeah,
How's
in fact,
post-football life treating you? Good?
Pretty good. I got a tee time in a little while.
Yeah?
Probably need to get to
Well,
it,
we're going to
so.
tee a question up here for you in a second.
Hopefully.
So put your thinking helmet on. Do it that way. Meanwhile, if you've ever been to a Jacksonville Suns or a Shrimp game and you're sitting there and the ball goes up the middle and the guy boots it and they give him a hit and you say, who's scoring this thing? That will be this guy, Jason Elopoulos, who has been scoring baseball games down there for the AA team for almost 20 years.
Yes.
Now, what is it about? That's a long time. I mean, people aren't married that long. How have you been able to maintain that?
Well, they pay me to watch baseball and eat catered food and air conditioning, so.
Driscoll, if things don't work out, see, there's another little
that's
paid
tough.
opportunity. So, all right, here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready for round two?
Okay, let's do
You've
it.
been dying to grab these buzzers.
It looks look fun. Like
it
a
is,
kid in candy.
it is time for our face-off question to see who can take control of the board. A native of Cocoa Beach, Florida, Kelly Slater has won 11 world championships in which sport? Josh Scobie.
Surfing.
Oh, look at him.
Good job, bro.
That means that once again, you're going to have your choice of what is now 3 categories left on our board, and those categories are one-hit wonders, gridlock, or dolphin tails.
Let's go one-hit wonders.
Okay. We'll go one-hit wonders.
They've chosen one-hit wonders. Excellent. All right, here we go. All right, the category is one-hit wonders. These are players with one big career moment. All right? As a team, you can come up with this answer. Stand by with a chance to steal. What quarterback, now an NFL head coach, led his team to the greatest comeback in NFL history?
Frank Reich.
Frank Reich, now a rival coach with the Indianapolis Colts. You might remember a 41-38 overtime win for Buffalo.
Good job.
Way back in the day over the Houston Oilers. All right, here we go. Chance for more points. With a record of 26 wins, 17 losses, and 3 draws, what boxer had a miracle moment when he defeated Muhammad Ali for the heavyweight title in 1978?
78, was it Frazier?
No, Frazier had a much better record than that. No, I'm going to say it might have been Ken Norton.
Yeah.
It was Ken Norton, 78.
Top 4 minutes.
Yeah, let's go with Ken Norton.
All right.
I'm going to go with Ken Norton.
Ken Norton is incorrect. That gives our challengers a chance to steal and 100 points.
Leon Spinks.
Leon Spinks is correct.
Yeah.
We didn't get shut out.
You know what? It reminds me of back in the day when Olympic boxing was actually
Olympics,
relevant.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
where
right.
people, right? That's how we learned of
And
these
the
boxers.
other one from the guy from Cuba was a great boxer.
Yeah, Stevenson, Teofilo
Yeah,
Stevenson.
he
I
was
should be on the brain
unbelievable.
squad. I don't want to say anything. All right, you guys now control the board, and this is the Jumpin' Jack's House of Food question. You're going to get a chance if you get it right to get dinner for 4 at Jumpin' Jack's House of Food, a terrific place on the south side that everyone is falling in love with. So here we go. Your third question in What Hit Wonders. What former NFL running back holds the record for most rushing yards in a Super Bowl at 204 yards?
Thanks, Josh.
With 150 points.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Josh. What's the odds of that?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
We're actually not going to go with Scobie's answer either.
I'm telling you.
Timmy Smith.
Timmy Smith is correct for the Washington
There you go,
Redskins.
man.
Oh, good job.
And we get the third.
Little known fact about the production of the program, ladies and gentlemen. We're kicking it around in the break, just talking about sports and trivia in general. We happen to say, who has the record for most rushing yards in a Super Bowl? And lo and behold, it's a question. I won't say that these guys got it wrong the first time, too. All right, here we go. All right, a chance to tie. In 1994, what Chicago Cub, who had only 13 career home runs, became the first player ever to hit home runs in his first 3 at-bats of a season?
You got it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Carl Tuffy Rhodes.
Tuffy Rhodes.
Carl Tuffy
Carl
Rhodes.
Tuffy Rhodes.
That's absolutely correct. And just like that, 450 for our challengers.
Good job.
450 for our brains. Challengers in the middle of a very good comeback. And when we come back, the pressure's on you individually as we go to the 2-minute drill. Mano v mano next on Beat the Brain.
Coming to you from the Best Bet Studios, this segment of Beat the Brains is brought to you by the Murray Automotive Superstores in Stark and Kingsland, Georgia.
Let's go, boys. And welcome back to Beat the Brains, where we have a barn burner in the Best Bet Studios as we come at you in a tie game. $4.50 for our challengers, $4.50 for our brains. We're going to start the 2-minute drill. That's brought to you by our friends at Shazam Auto and the Murray Automotive Superstores in Stark and Kingsland. So this is how it works, gang. You're going to come up one by one, click in when you think you know the answer. The question will stop when you click, so make sure that you wait until the end. Cole Pepper joins us from Channel 4. Cole, how you doing?
I'm doing good. By the way, I've known this guy for like 20 years. We used to sit next to each other at JU games on the scorers table.
Many, many years.
This is
Longer than most people were married.
This is a good test.
That's correct.
It's a good test here.
I've known Bart for about 20 minutes, so that goes on. No, but in all seriousness, now you get to see this maniac running up and down the floor at UNF from time to time as you score the basketball games.
How about sushi? Yeah.
You know what? Your next contract, if I'm UNF, I'm going to step in as the president, and I'm only going to pay you in food. That's it. Yes, sushi up for grabs for the leader after this third round.
Let's go. Come on,
so
guys.
this is important.
Come on.
First time through, we're the 100 points. We are tied at 450. This is a very, very vital part of the game. All right, here we go. Round one. Question: in round 28 in 2014, the Padres took what Browns quarterback who never played college baseball at Texas A&M? Cole.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel is correct.
Yeah. Good answer.
100 points for the brains.
Good answer.
As we continue, David Mendenhall, a UNF grad.
Hey!
Take it easy on it.
Yes, sir.
Coach would love that. Now owns Big Guy Moving and is incredibly intimidated and, quite frankly, confused by Coach Driscoll. All right, here we go. What 6-time Bowler of the Year was nicknamed Square Earl due to his crew cut and glasses?
Earl, lefty. Earl.
Gave you the Earl part.
He's a lefty.
Weaver. No, but he was a great manager for the Orioles. Any idea?
What was the question one more time?
I'm close.
What 6-time Bowler of the Year was nicknamed Square Earl due to his crew cut and glasses? And this is a little bit before our man's time.
He's lefty.
Earl Hudgens.
That's why not? Earl Anthony.
He's a lefty.
Yes, he is lefty. You're correct.
Did I get a point for that?
No points. Sorry, Coach.
Dang it.
You are 550 to 450 when it comes to the sushi at the end of the round, so there's always hope. All right, let's go. We continue now as we cycle through for the second time with our players. And what Heisman Trophy winning quarterback was the first player from a Florida school to go #1 overall in the NFL draft?
Jameis Winston.
It's not Jameis Winston. Chance to steal.
Repeat the question, please.
Yes. What Heisman Trophy winning quarterback was the first player from a Florida school to go #1 overall in the NFL draft?
Vinny Testaverde.
That's correct. That's 100 points for our challengers. We are tied with the challengers and brains set to go to this fourth question of the 2-minute drill. What Romanian pro tennis player from the 1970s was nicknamed Nasty, followed by his last name? Go ahead.
Nasty Nas Escobar.
It's not Nasty Nas Escobar. Correct. No.
Popular name from that region.
Repeat that question somehow?
That would be Colombia.
Repeat the question, please.
Yeah, what Romanian pro tennis player from the 1970s was nicknamed Nasty, followed by his last name? Nas.
Nasty Martina Navratilova.
Well, maybe at times, but that's not the answer. Yeah, it was Ely Nasty Nastasi. Remember him?
Wow.
Ely Nastasi.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's move along. We got two.
Nadia Comaneci could add a couple answers there.
All right, these are worth 200 points. If you like the questions or you don't like the questions, they're coming to us from our friends at Trivia Nation, and you can enjoy Trivia Nation shows all over town all week long. All right, round two, and the questions now worth 200 points. What Marquette guard was drafted 5th overall by the Miami? Yes.
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade is correct. That's 200 points.
I knew that one.
And the challengers jump ahead. What Midwest National League team is second behind the New York Yankees in World Series titles with 11?
You said national team?
Yeah. What Midwest National League team second behind the Yankees in World Series titles with 11?
St. Louis Cardinals.
Cardinals is correct.
Yeah, Coach Perkins! Coach Perkins came through. Yes.
It's all about the sushi, ladies and gentlemen.
I studied that one on the way in.
It's all about the sushi. All right, here we go. Do you eat hot dogs and stuff at halftime?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. All right, here we go. 2 questions left. Tie game. In 1997, what NHL team based in New England moved to Raleigh, North Carolina and became, yes?
Hartford Whalers.
Hartford Whalers is correct.
Yeah. Woo!
Baby.
We're rolling now, baby.
A lot of people don't know
we're
this.
like sushi, we're rolling.
Hacker is known for more than anything else, hockey. So that came in perfect, yeah. All right, here we go. Final question before we get to the finish line. What career New York Yankees catcher who played from 1969 to 1979 had his jersey, yes?
Thurman Munson.
Thurman Munson is correct. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an interesting situation here. Since we are tied at the end of the third round after the 2-minute drill, and it was the sushi round, we'll all eat sushi.
I like it. At least we got something.
And we'll come back with our finish line question. Our teams will have the opportunity to bet as many of their points as they want as they try and beat the brains on this week's episode.
Eat some sushi.
Let's go, sushi. And we're back with an exciting conclusion next on CW17.
Jumpin' Jack's House of Food is Jacksonville's best fast casual restaurant. We have awesome food, use quality ingredients, all in an easygoing environment. There's food for every taste bud, so come hungry for amazing pizzas, salads, wraps, burgers, chicken sandwiches, and incredible desserts. Come experience Jumpin' Jack's House of Food on San Jose and Mandarin, and our new location coming soon in the Atlantic Village, Atlantic Beach. Jumpin' Jack's House of Food, we aim to be your great neighbor.
It's hard to get quality time with the family.
Mom, look, a dolphin. Where?
I used to wonder what we could do to make weekends special together. Not anymore. We're making memories to last a lifetime.
Make memories for your family with Carefree Boat Club of Jacksonville. Whether you like fishing, water sports, or just getting outdoors with the kids, you can do it all with Carefree Boat Club of Jacksonville. Call or visit our website today to schedule your personal tour. Beat the Brains continues now from the Best Bet Studios. This segment of the show is brought to you by the Carefree Boat Club. Boating without owning. It's about time.
We got this. Come on, guys. We got this.
All right, welcome back. We have reached the finish line of an exciting Beat the Brains. Our two teams are tied, 950 to 950. We'll have a finish line question coming up. They've already made their wagers. They'll get a chance to answer, and then we'll see who this week's winner is. I want to remind you that the finish line question is brought to you by the Carefree Boat Club. So if you answer your finish line question correctly, you win a half-day Carefree charter for 4, complete with a boat and the captain.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
With sushi.
And if the challenge is to become the next team to beat the Brains, we have a big stakes here. You go on the Beat the Brains Wall of Fame, and we also have added, you'll be very proud to wear this around town. Oh. Yeah. And we beat the Brains. Correct. See that?
So do you have one for us that says we got beat?
I don't, but I can work on that. That I can promise you. So we have that, and I want to remind everyone again that our question is brought to you by Trivia Nation. So you've made your wagers. Yes. You'll have 30 seconds to a minute to come up with the answer. And your finish line question is this. Excluding Jack Nicklaus, in any order, name 4 of the 5 golfers who have won the Players' Championship more than once.
All right. Let's you face this one. You face this one.
Excluding Jack Nicklaus, 4 of the 5 golfers who have won the Players' Championship more than once. And just a reminder to everyone while watching at home and to our competitors here that all of the trivia
How
questions
many we need?
provided to you need 4 of the 5. Managers. Four of the 5. All of the questions are brought to you by Trivia Nation, and they have many weekly shows all around town. You're liable to run into me at one. Just go to trivianation.com because it's time to get your think on as our teams try and come up with the correct answer to our final finish line question. We're looking for any 4 of the 5 golfers besides Jack Nicklaus who have won the Players Championship more than once. So multiple, you have 10 seconds, teams, to come up with 4 golfers.
Good with those?
Yep.
This to determine it all. I have a feeling we've got 2 teams that are going to get the question right, and it's going to come down to how much they bid. So, all right, boys, pins down. We'll start with our challengers, looking for 4 of the 5 golfers who've won the Players Championship more than once, and that's excluding Jack Nicklaus, who also did. We ready? We've got Tiger Woods, that's correct. We've got David Duval, that's incorrect. We've got Jim Furyk, that's incorrect. And we've got Vijay Singh, that's incorrect.
Yes.
Boys, what do we got?
We won!
Brains?
That's what we got.
He's calling a shot right now.
Davis Love III.
Coach, can I see the
Oh, I
answers?
thought I was going to read them off to you.
Well, go ahead.
I want to show all the
both.
fans at
Do
once.
both. Show them all. Read it.
Davis Love III.
That's correct.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger has won it more than once.
Hal Sutton.
Hal Sutton, a multiple winner.
And Steve Helkington.
Yes.
You want the 5th one for some sushi?
And that, okay, how much did you wager, Coach?
A lot. We won.
Let me see. I know you won. What?
948
to the 950, just for posterity.
56.
950. 56. I like it. That's shady. Shady by our challengers.
We got the dub, boys. We got
But
the
it
dub,
is the
boys.
Brains who come up with a win. $1,000 to charity, Operation New Uniform. And that is thanks to Human, which is an award-winning recruitment company here in Jacksonville. Has been named the best place to work 14 years in a row. Recently named one of the top 39 most engaged companies in the world.
Dwight Cooper, who is the president and the leader down there, obviously, big-time UNF supporter.
I know you like
really
that.
has done a great job in our community, really sharing and serving, and has a servant's mentality. So we're grateful that Human has given it for everybody.
That's awesome. Well said, Coach. Well said. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah,
More importantly,
2-0, baby.
Challengers
2-0.
very game effort. You gave it all you had. But the Brains are the Brains for a reason. We'll see you next time on Beat the Brains.
Oh, what a game.
Beat the Brains has been brought to you by Best Bet, featuring poker, simulcast, and racing in Jacksonville and Orange Park. And by the Murray Automotive Superstores in Stark and Kingsland, Georgia. Jumpin' Jack's House of Food, your favorite neighborhood eating spot, and the Carefree Boat Club, boating without owning. It's about time.
Think you have a team with the chops to beat the Brains? Well, here's how you can take your shot. Send us an email to brains@theticketjacks.com and we'll get you scheduled for one of our upcoming auditions to the show. You can audition either as a team or an individual and have us place you on a team. But you better be good if you want to beat the Brains.